Hey guys, here is a 42-inch Hampton Bay Grayton II ceiling fan in white. This fan is dated December of 2001, so this is a very early Grayton II. Growing up, I remember seeing these just about everywhere, and they're really big childhood fans for me as well. But as the years go on, these are pretty much becoming extinct because they're really cheap fans and people are just throwing them out left and right. It's even hard finding them on the marketplace and classified listings because people really don't sell them, they just chuck them in the trash. But I found this one on Craigslist, I think, and it was really cheap and it wasn't too far away, so I grabbed it. I remember seeing these in multiple of my family members' houses. There was actually an antique shop that I went to on vacation that had all three versions of the Grayton, and it was pretty cool to see that. But out of all those places, there was one that I remember these specifically at when I was a kid. Actually, right down the street from my house, there, one of my friends used to live down there. And I remember years ago, I went to his house just one time, and I remember it was like a birthday party, and I was going down the back hallway, I guess to go to the bathroom or something, and I remember two of the bedroom doors were open, and both of them had Grayton IIs in them. And it was the exact same version as this, had the same kind of pull chains, had the same canopy, and I remember seeing them as a kid. And that was the only time I ever saw them. But over the years, the family actually became really, I hate to say it, but lowlifes. A lot of drug activity happened in the house, and eventually led to them getting evicted, I think 2 years ago. They got thrown out of the house. So the house went in foreclosure, and just recently, actually, I'd say 2 months ago, the house went up for sale. And I looked at the pictures of the house, and they were actually still there, the Graytons. There was actually three of them, too. There was one in the kid's room, there was one in his sister's room, and there was one in the master bedroom, too. And they all looked fine, too. They weren't really that dirty either, I mean, you know. But anyway, I'll demonstrate this for you. Here's the light. Light works fine. This thing came all complete too. It's actually missing one of the canopy screws, but it's not a big deal. There's that, and the capacitor is bad on it, so it's not really going to work too well on low speed, so it just hums and it's not going to spin. So I'm going to have to replace the capacitor in this at some point. It's just going to come to a stop, but yeah, that's a real efficient low speed for you. It's medium. Aside from the motor hum, it's actually a pretty quiet fan. The bearings aren't scratchy or anything like that. I think these were sold all up until I think 2008 or 2009. Yeah. But I think these sold for all of, I think, $20 back at Home Depot, from I think what I can remember. And it was the only downrod mount cheapo fan you could get at Home Depot at the time. It's kind of like a Littleton with a downrod, pretty much. Runs okay on low speed, just, you know, not moving too much air, but it's throwing something out. And I will say, the ones that I do see that are left in the wild, the light globes are all broken. So finding the fan might not be as hard as finding one with the intact light globe. But and here's high speed. It's not going too much faster, but Now I remember somebody made up some rumor, I don't know if it's true, but that these fans start fires, and I really don't know where they're getting their information from, because I tried finding something on it and I haven't been able to, but not really sure where the facts are behind that statement, but whatever. So, get close to it. These are pretty interesting fans, though. The motor housing, the spinner motor, and that lug looks pretty cool too. I'll stop it. I know these blade arms are very frail too. That's goes for all the Graytons pretty much. But the tag is up there. Says, and I think that means April 2002 right there. I'm not entirely sure, but anyways, that's about it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.